morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome to today's Power Boost. So the topic we've chosen for our meditation session today is don't just believe, perceive. Don't just believe, perceive. And what we mean by that is that so often a lot of the actions we take is based on our belief. However, belief changes over time. The more information we get, the more accurate and the more credible the conclusions we come to. We can think of many beliefs that changed over time. At one time, the belief was that the earth was flat. And in fact, I remember reading that Columbus was laughed at when he said that he would be able to sail around the world. They told him that he would fall off. And so we have this seeing is believing approach, which means that you only believe what you see or what you can see. And in fact, what scientists tell us is that only what's measurable is real. And so if you can't see it, it can't be measured. But what we're drawing your attention to today is another way of coming to an understanding, which is your perception. And of course, that doesn't rely on your eyes, the two eyes anyway, which can be deceptive. What that relies on is insight, the third eye. And your perception is something that you can, with practice, begin to increase that perception. And the way you increase that perception is by being more attentive. So the more attentive you are, the more perceptive you are. And attentiveness is one of those subtle connections that we have talked about. And so as you go about your business today and every day, remind yourself to be attentive. And with that attentiveness, you will have the kind of insights that allows you to have that that revelation of truth. You know, one of the ways to think of insights, you can ask yourself, well, what is insight a sight into? And of course, that is a sight into the truth. And this is why we don't question our own insights. And so the more attentive you are, the more insightful you will become, and the more perceptive. And so as you go about your business today and every day, of course, with these meditation sessions, what we are encouraging you to do is to be introverted in the positive way that we understand being introverted is, and that is to have your focus within, so that you have a much more clarity and much more connection with what you are creating and what you are responding to. And so be as perceptive as you can, and to be that way, be as inwardly and as introverted as you can. And so that what you are confronting and encountering every day, you are able to have that understanding that allows you to manage your actions and manage your responses and your relationship with others and everything that you come into contact with. And so just stay with that, be with that, and remember who you are is this powerful being. And so what we're alerting you today is another one of those subtle powers, your powers of perception. And the more you are perceptive, the more you're able to be that one-pointed, attentive being that is able to be in full concentration and soul conscious, because all of these connections that we're drawing your attention to is to empower you, to empower that soul, to give you that all-powerful relationship and that unlimited outreach that we want you to have. And so don't rely just on what you are seeing, but rely on the interpretation that you can have by having that deeper understanding. And it's all available to you. And all that you need to do, as we're encouraging you to do every day, is to be that invisible witness, be that invisible person within, that being within.
And so let's take a moment right now and go within and experience that power within. Experience this special light that you can shine, that you can be. What we're talking about today is the opportunity that you have at all times to experience this all-encompassing, eternal energy that we are. We are a gift to ourselves, and we can make those gifts more enhanced with every moment that we spend in contemplation of that purity, contemplation of that soul connection. And as you listen in, remember that you are the listener. You're not the sound. You are the experiencer, not the experience. And that as co-creators with the Supreme Soul, our Creator, we have this special connection that we can make. We have this special relationship that we can build. We have this special mission. We are the invisible witness. We are the life that is always and forever. And as we nurture these connections that we can make, and as today we are focusing on our own abilities of perceptiveness, the power of perception. And so experience that energy. And every day, remind yourself of who you are. Remind yourself of your responsibility. Remind yourself that as co-creators, you are responsible for the here and the hereafter. And as you hold that thought, as you hold that special space, find ways to expand it within and without. And you can constantly have that experience, have that relationship, have that knowledge that you are and can always be beyond the awareness of this perishable body that you're in. You are not the body. You have a body. And you will always exist. You are ever here. What is real always is. And so be empowered by that understanding and empower others and be that shining light that we're called upon to be.
So today, that is our focus. That is our meditation for you. And that is what we want that you keep in mind as you go about all of what you're going about today. And so keep that in mind, and let's go within and stay with that. And remember that you are this special soul. And these meditations, these sessions are to give you that power, give you that all-encompassing, unlimited control, and so that you're always at cause and not at effect. Om Shanti.